Hi, welcome back to LK Yoga. I'm Fliss and I'm going to lead you through your practice today. I have the mat and a couple of blocks. The blocks you might not need, but it's always handy to have them close by. And let's get started. Okay, so we're going to come into an extended child's pose first of all today. So the big toes to touch. Hips start to sink back. If you need to pop a blanket under the thighs on top of the calves, do, and just rest the hands down here for now. Forearms rooted, hands just gently placed on the floor. We're going to take a couple of breaths. Breathing in and out through the nose. Feel the back of the body expand as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, soften, let go. Let's take a cleansing breath in through the nose. And this time we'll release out through the mouth. From here, inhale, coming up onto all fours, walking the knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders, navel draws up. Notice if you're sort of collapsed here, just find this flat black back position, so a neutral spine. And then from here we're going to inhale, drop the belly, gaze comes forward, open up through the collarbones, through the chest. And as we exhale, tuck the chin. Navel draws up towards the spine, tucking the tailbone under. Inhale, dropping the belly, gazing forwards. Exhale, rounding through. Chin to chest. And just take a few more here, moving with your breath. Feel free to close down the eyes. Noticing how this feels in the body. Are there any areas that are a little bit tight? Can you send the breath to those areas? Take one more. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, come back to neutral. Walk the hands forward just a little bit, tucking those toes under, and we're going to lift the hips coming into down dog. Take a moment here, stretching. You can pedal the feet. Taking our dog for a walk, just get some movement. And then come to stillness. Upper arm bones rotating out. We're going to take 3 breaths here. Navel draws in. And then slowly bending through the knees, looking forward. Taking some tiny steps up towards the front of your mat. Arriving in a forward fold. Relaxing through the head, through the shoulders. You can hold on to the opposite elbow. A gentle sway here, left to right. Releasing through the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Open up through the chest. Soften into the knees. So you can keep these legs nice and soft first of all. Exhale to fold. Inhale, roll up through the spine. Take the arms all the way up above the head. Exhale, drawing the hands to your heart, and just pause here. Notice. We have a tendency sometimes to sort of lean back in this mountain pose. Can we stack head over heart, heart over pelvis, navel drawing in, finding the inside edge of the feet as well. Soften through the knees. relaxing through the shoulders. Drop the hands down by your side. Inhale, sweep them up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, planting the hands, stepping left foot, stepping the right foot, coming into our high plank. Hold, push away from the floor. Lower the knees down. Exhale, chin to chest. Or chest and chin, sorry, to the floor. And then sliding through, baby cobra. Anchoring those arms into the side, the top of the feet. And then exhale, rolling through the spine. Tuck the toes, lifting through the hips. Walking the feet forward just a little bit, coming into our downward dog. Full breath. Bending through the knees, looking forwards, stepping forwards, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Maybe hands on shins this time. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rooting down, reaching up. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Planting the hands, stepping back into our plank. Strong. Lower the knees, chest and chin to the floor. Inhale, slide through. Cobra. Exhale, lower. Tucking the toes, pushing up onto knees or full plank. Exhale, downward dog. Taking a breath here. Bending through the knees, looking forwards, stepping forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rooting down through the feet, reaching up. Exhale, hands to heart. And again, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Folding back down, planting the hands, stepping one foot back and the other, coming into our plank pose. Push away from the mat. Grounding down, knees to the mat, chest and chin. And then sliding through cobra. Maybe lifting up a little bit higher here. Exhale, folding back down. Tucking the toes, pushing up to plank. And down dog. Taking a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale, release, bending through the knees, looking forward, perhaps hopping forward this time, and forward fold. Inhale, half lift, take length. Exhale, fold, release the hands, inhale, rolling up. Exhale, hands to heart. Just pause, notice. These jump throughs, these step throughs, they're all options. Okay, they're not compulsory. Listen to your body. You can step the feet, hop, take tiny steps, your choice. From here, bringing the feet together, a small gap between the heels. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, sink those hips down. Notice if you're flaring out through your bottom, is there a way that you can just tuck it under slightly? So we tend to be one way or the other. It might be so tucked under that we need to just flare it out a little bit, so you can have a play with the pelvis here. Find a position that works, reaching the hands up. Utkatasana, our chair pose. Take one more breath here. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding, stepping both feet back, coming into our plank pose. Move through a vinyasa, maybe this time chaturanga to upward facing dog, or belly to cobra, or chest, chin to the floor like we did before. And then coming back into our down dog. We're going to anchor through the left foot. Inhale, lift the right. Bend into the right knee and just open it up to the side just a little bit. And then drawing it back down, knee towards the center. And then look forward, bringing the knee up and stepping the right foot up in between the hands. Dropping the left heel down. You can use your markings on the mat for our warrior one. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, arrive here. So in warrior one, the hips are starting to shine forwards. We bend into that front knee. Noticing if we're flaring through the ribs, can we draw them back slightly? Inhale here. Exhale, release the hands down. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Either stay in down dog or move through your vinyasa. And we'll meet back in down dog. Anchor through the right foot. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Bend that left knee and just open out to the side, just opening up through the hip. Drawing that left knee back to center and then through towards the front. Stepping left foot up in between the hands now. Pivot that right heel down to the ground. Inhale. Sweep the arms up. Arriving in our warrior one. Strong. Just seeing if you can bring the hands towards each other. If not, take up space. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands down. Again, stepping left foot back, coming to plank or down dog, moving through a vinyasa. So you can skip these vinyasas if you would like. You can take a child's pose, finding the breath there, breathing deep. Inhale, exhale. If you're in child's, coming back up to dog pose, bending through the knees, looking forwards, stepping or hopping, jumping towards the front of your mat, forward fold. Releasing through the crown of the head. Allow your body to just sort of hang here from the waist. Breathing deep. On your next inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rooting through the feet, reach the hands all the way up, and then sink down into our chair pose. Full breath. Inhale. Exhale, release. Hands come down to the floor. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding back down, planting the hands, stepping back into plank. Either go into our down dog or move through your vinyasa. Belly to cobra or chaturanga through to up dog. And then we'll meet back in our down dog. Anchor through the left foot. Inhale, lift the right. Open that right knee out. And then drawing it through center, through to the front. Step the right foot up. Pivot the left foot. Inhale, warrior one. Take a breath. Inhale again. Exhale, warrior two. Open that foot, maybe take it a little bit wider here. Bending into this front knee. Send the arms out, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Relax through the shoulders, breathing in, breathing out. left hand comes behind your back. Inhale, reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Maybe your gaze is up towards that hand or out to the side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, straighten through that front leg. Send the arms out again. Inhale here. Find this length as we exhale. Tick-tock the hands down, right hand to the shin. You can place it here, left arm up. If this is too much, bring the left hand to the hip. Roll the shoulder back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, drop the left hand down, bend into that front knee, pivot that back foot so you come back into our high lunge. Take a breath here, inhale. On the ball of that back foot, hands come down to your heart center. Have a little bit of a softness here, a bounce. We're going to shift the weight forward, balancing on this right leg. And it may be that your toes are on the floor and this is your balance. Okay, opening up through the chest. Maybe you grow here, lifting that left leg off the floor, coming into our warrior two. Pushing the sole of that foot into an imaginary wall behind you, toes facing down, softness in this right leg. Inhale here. Exhale, folding forwards, hands come down, lift that left leg high. You can point through the toes, get a nice stretch. And then exhale, soften into that right knee, step that left foot back. Inhale, open up, runner's lunge. Exhale, plant the hands. Stepping right foot back and moving through a vinyasa. Opening up through the chest. Coming back into our down dog. Taking 3 buoyant breaths here. Find some softness. On your next inhale, anchor through the right foot, peeling the left leg up behind you. Open that left knee up and then bring it back through center, drawing it through. Stepping left foot up in between the hands. Pivot this back foot, right toes shining towards the edge of the mat. Inhale, coming up, warrior one. Arrive. Go through that checklist. Can we bring those hips forward a little bit more? Drawing those ribs in. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. I like a wider stance here, so taking the foot a little bit wider. Hands reaching forwards and back. Imagine you're being pulled towards opposite ends of the mat. Finding your breath. Inhale, relax through the shoulders. Exhale. Bringing the right hand behind your back. Inhale, take the left arm up, keeping that bend in that left knee. Maybe looking up towards the hand or out to the side. Inhale here. Inhale again, straighten through that leg. Take that length. As we exhale, left hand comes down into our Trikonasana. Again, this right hand can be up here towards the ceiling or onto this right hip and roll this shoulder back. Notice if you're dropping into this arm. Maybe hover this hand. Really using these core muscles. Full breath. Maybe you come a little bit lower. Maybe your fingertips are on the floor, on the inside of the shin. Full breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Soften into that front knee. Pivot the back foot around so you're on the toes of that back foot. Find this placement and then inhale, lift the hands, sweep them forward, coming up into our high lunge. Arrive here, full buoyant breath, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, reach, breathe out, hands come down to your heart center, have that bounce, that softness through the legs as you shift forward. Maybe your right foot's on the floor, maybe you lean forwards, lifting that right foot, little toe pointing down towards the floor. This awareness through the front of the body, soften into that left knee. Open up through the chest, warrior 3 variation, keeping the hands together at the heart. One more breath. Exhale, release the hands down, pointing through this right foot now, send the right foot up, standing splits. You can always use the blocks here. And then soften into that left knee, send that right foot back. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping left foot back to meet the right. Take a brief down dog. And then moving through a vinyasa. Opening up through the chest. Coming back into our dog pose. And again, we'll take a couple of breaths here. Inhale. Breathing out through the mouth to release. One more. Bending through the knees, looking forwards, making your way forwards to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold, bending the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Utkatasana, keeping those knees bent, tucking the tailbone under slightly. And then bringing the hands to the heart, we're going to twist over towards the left side, bringing the right elbow to the outside of the left thigh, left knee. Notice if you're dropping here, maybe extending this twist a little bit more by hovering that right elbow. And then exhale, come back to center. Inhale here, open up, legs staying where they are. Exhale, twisting to the right, left elbow hooks. Again, maybe hovering this left elbow, checking in. One more breath, you're doing really well. And then releasing the hands down, straightening through the legs. Take a little wiggle. Heel, toe, the feet out. Sink the hips down, coming into our squat. Our Malasana. Inhale, open up through the chest. Exhale, breathing out. Inhale again. Exhale, release the hands down to the floor, lifting the hips, heel, toe, the feet back in, dropping the chin to the chest. Inhale, slowly rolling all the way up, reaching the hands above the head. Exhale, hands to heart. Pause, notice. We're going to inhale here again, release the hands. Take them up above the head, come onto your tiptoes, and then exhale, see if you can keep those heels lifted as we come all the way down into our toe stand. Open up through the chest and lift through the pelvic floor. Take another breath here and then releasing to the floor, or you can roll back, bringing your bottom to the floor. Taking the legs up, coming into our boat pose, maybe holding onto the thighs. Opening up through the chest. Perhaps you release the hands. Exhale, release down to your back, hugging the knees in. Just take a moment here, rocking from side to side. Slowing down the breath, cooling down the body. Releasing left foot to the floor. Send the left foot away, holding on to this right knee or right shin. Just give that foot a little bit of a wiggle. And then left hand on the outside of that right knee. Draw that knee across the body to the left side and take this twist. Breathe. This right hand can be open, be cactus armed, your choice. Head, gaze towards the right. Breathing. Maybe on that exhale you can take the twist a little bit further. And then coming back through center, release the right leg long, hugging left knee in, squeeze, wiggle that foot. And then the right hand on the outside of that left knee, left arm out to the side and draw the left knee across the body. Breathing deep, gaze to the left. And notice how you feel. How does this side feel to the other? How are you feeling? Towards the end of our practice, coming back through center, bringing both knees in towards the chest, bringing your hands on the inside and then to the outside of the feet, flipping the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. Tailbone is rooting down, lower back flush with the mat, drawing these knees down, feet up, tucking the chin slightly. Feel that length through the spine. 2 breaths here. Slowly unwind, release. Bring the soles of your feet to the floor, and then you can extend them long, or perhaps today bringing the soles of the feet together. Left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly. Take a breath. Take 3 more breaths here. Go back to your natural breathing. Release the hands. Take them out wide. Take a couple more breaths here. And then slowly drawing the knees together and rolling over onto one side. And then peeling yourself back up into a comfortable seat. And notice this wonderful Sensations going through the body at the end of our practice. So good. Let's take one more cleansing breath together. Breathe in. Breathing out. Bringing the hands to your heart. From me to you, thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.